good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Drunk Dima SWV Music. Guys, you know love is great. I mean, I love the 49ers, even though they suck. I love your baby mama. Booty clapping sounds! Stop the show. And she loves me back because I look so good. But you know what? The love between a man and a woman is awesome. I mean, for those of you who can get it and experience, it's a great thing. But then, you know, things can get bad. They can get worse. They can get ugly. Glass breaking sound, Dima. Yeah, then you break up and you're by yourself. And so all of that time that you spent like loving each other, trusting each other, confiding in each other, you can then become mortal enemies. It happens all the time. We see it on, like Family Court, Divorce Court TV, Maury Povich, all kind of other stuff. But really, we've been seeing it a lot with like Gary Owen. Okay, now Gary Owen is the Caucasian comedian who acts, pretty African American in attitude as far as his comedy style is concerned. And his wife, his estranged wife, Miss Kenya Duke, is really mad that they have broken up. Can I get a aw sound effect? And while Gary Owen has been, very masculine in his frame of not responding to her and letting her talk shit about him, she's accused him of doing certain things. Let's count them off. Number one, having extramarital affairs. Let's call it cheating. Booty clapping sounds. Let's say number two, withholding finances. Stop the show. Like, well, yeah, that makes sense because why does he want you to know how much money he has? I always tell guys to do the same thing. Always withhold finances from your wife or from your woman because she don't need to know everything. Like, don't let her know, okay? And then also three, not taking care of bills, okay? Now stop the show. She filed for the divorce. So he stopped paying the bills. She's mad at him because he won't still pay all the bills, even though she filed for divorce. And so now because she's broke, stop the show again, Dima, because she was making like $40,000 a month. Or, stop the show again, he was giving her $50,000 a month. She blew the money, now she's broke. So to get at him, she is going to make a podcast, which nobody isn't going to listen to because, who is she? No one cares about you at all. You have no exact talent, and we all know that. You were married to the guy that had talent. But this is what she says. Angry music, Dima! Those squatters that you talk about living here, they don't. We only got one problem, a lying narcissist, and he don't live here no more. Stop the show. Why does it matter? Okay. Because he doesn't even like you, doesn't talk about you. All right. Angry music, we don't bother you at all for nothing. You pushed too far. The daddy you so bitchy talk about on stage about how terrible he was to you when he was in his 20s. Who are you at 48 years old? Okay, and this all comes because she said that he lied about paying the mortgage. So now she's tagging him and all of this, okay? Calling him a bum. This is interesting though, boo. Because, this was the white man that you had, okay? This is the zaddy that you had. This is the guy that when him and Michael Blackson was going back and forth, you called Michael Blackson the N-word, for Gary Owen. Now you have been dumped. Now you don't have him anymore. And stop the show. You probably can't come back to a black man to take care of you now because you were over there doing that. And what are you doing? You're exhibiting stereotypical hood behavior. Okay. Now, remember, for all you ladies out there that are in the divestment movement, you want to go and get you a white man. You want to stop dealing with, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Stop the show. You still going to come back, boo. You love me. So you don't want to stop dealing with black men. You want to deal with the white guy. Then when something doesn't go your way, you go back to the angry sister syndrome. where everybody has to suffer and everybody has to perish. Truly, Kenya, this is what happens for those women that want to talk about that. And so what happens, I believe, is that other white guys sit back and they observe this. And I'm not saying that all black women do this, but they are looking at this. They're looking at, you have an African-American woman who was married to a white man for 18 years, and this is how you treat him on social media. Irrespective of the fact that, he could have been cheating, irrespective of the ideology that he could have been messing up, that's fine. But now you want to air him out and deal with his dirty laundry when you were with him, you didn't have these issues. And this is not a good look for those ladies who are wanting to marry Brad. Okay, like Brads are sitting back and thinking like, maybe I should take my talents over to Thailand or to the Philippines, okay, or to someplace over in Brazil, because I'm not going to be dealing with a woman that's acting like this. And guess what? It would be right. He would possibly be right. In this case, of course, I'm not saying this is happening all across the board, but what she's doing is she's going to make it more difficult for any lady wanting to get the swirl on. Gary Owen, and let me just say this. Let me shout out Kevin Samuels, because he's made this clear. Entertainers are not high value men. I would agree with that because, most people that have been skilled or educated or elite, academics, those people, okay, I believe that those are more high value. I believe that it's possible for you to be an entertainer and maybe a high value depending on who you are, like Magic Johnson, certain guys like Kobe Bryant, okay? But in general, that's the rule is true, okay? But he is a high status man, okay? Just like Drake would be a high status man, okay? And if you're dealing with a guy like this, look at Robert De Niro and his wife. What are we seeing? We're seeing that some of these sisters are being themselves without the black man being present. You cannot blame black men for this. Who is to blame now? Don't blame it on Pookie. Don't blame it on Ray Ray. Don't blame it on Junebug. Don't blame it on Uncle Leroy. This is an L for her and for swirlers at large. And it comes to talk, I want to come and talk about the fact that, so many times African-American men get the bitter end of the stick, if you will, for when things go wrong, or, y'all make black women act like this. Okay, fine. What black man is making Kenya Drake act like this? Is Kenya Drake having a problem outside of black men? I did a story about the sister that was dealing with the white guy in Houston who, did some terrible things to her kid. All right. We're talking about what's going on with Robert De Niro and his African-American wife. So these are problems that ladies are having from our community with other men. So what would that say? That would say that these people have a problem with relationships out, irrespective of the color of the mate. But again, it's always blame black men for everything. So I get it. Gotta get those views and gotta get those clicks and you gotta get those shares on those female blogs, right? But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment pinned to the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I am out.